All right, it is 7:02. So I would like to call to order. Are we going?
I turned it on.
Okay, I'd like to call to order the meeting of the Conservation Commission for Monday, May 20th, 2024. First order of business is the review of the minutes. We have minutes from the February 20th, 2024 meeting and the March 18th, 2024 meeting to approve. So why don't we do them one at a time? So does anyone have, I don't know. Has everyone had a chance to review?
I didn't
I've
look
never,
at it.
I haven't seen the minute.
No, I haven't either.
Okay, all right, well, tell you what, we will just postpone that. We'll put them both on the agenda for next month so that everyone has a chance to review, read them over and review. All right, financial matters, we do not have our treasurer here. So I guess we need to table that to next month. I have no idea if there's any correspondence. So we will, I'm making notes while we're doing this. Yeah, I thought it would. We don't have an agent report because I believe today is our new agent's first day. Margaret, I don't know if you would like to take this opportunity to say hi to everybody and introduce yourself and maybe tell us a little bit about you.
I'd be happy to. I was a conservation agent previously in Massachusetts for several years, but up there conservation means wetlands, and that was in the town of Spencer. And then I was in the last 5 years, I've been in the town of Brooklyn, where I was doing zoning enforcement and wetlands and blight enforcement. And I'm I grew up in the town of Thompson. I've got a bachelor's and a master's degree, both in agronomy from UConn. So my roots are in agriculture, and I've always been an avid person interested in nature. My mother was a science teacher, and I think I'm a product of her imagination because I'm always out and about with birds and wildlife and wetlands, whether I'm working or not. So I've always wanted to be more involved with what's considered conservation in Connecticut. So I'm really excited about working with you all. And I'm sorry that today being my first day, I don't have a report for you, but unfortunately, nobody who's been working at the town hall has been able to help me log on to the computer that has the conservation files on it. So I'm sure that by your next meeting, that will have changed.
Okay, sorry to hear about that. Yeah, we'll have to. Is it password protected?
Whoever I've met with so far that works there, which is Cindy Dunn and Dan Malo, and none of them were able to help me log on so far. So I assure you that as soon as I meet the IT gentleman named Bryce, that this will all be sorted out. I haven't met him yet.
Yeah, Bryce, Margaret, this is Amy. Bryce was off of work today, so yes, I'm sure that Bryce will be able to get you set up pretty quickly.
Very good.
So,
Yeah, sorry about that. That must have been really frustrating. Okay. Can you see us? I imagine you have a camera.
I can.
Yeah, why don't we go around the table and just introduce ourselves really, really quickly, just so Margaret can kind of put faces and names together. Sue, do you want to start?
Oh, she probably can't see me.
Yes, I can.
You're on camera.
I was gonna hide him.
Good try, though.
Sue Wheeler, gardener. I don't know, love of nature, very much like yourself.
What's the first name?
Sue.
Sue. Hi, Sue.
Hi.
The host has my video disabled, so that's why you can't see me.
Okay, hold on. I don't know why
No,
that is.
she's got it disabled. She has to turn it on her end.
Let's see. I'm going to start video.
Okay, there we
There
go.
All right. let me turn
Sorry
it-
about that.
Yay, all
There we
right.
go.
Hold
Graham.
on, you two, hold on, just, oh no. No, I gotta keep it this way so I can see who I'm pointing at.
All right, Dave.
I don't know what else, you wanna know. I've done gardening for the whole Walgate camp for 15 years and,
Beautiful.
that was a pleasure. And just going around town with friends and helping them with their gardens and maintenance, so I observe a lot.
Okay, hi, I'm Dave. I've been living down here in Thompson for a little over 40 years now. And in my last career iteration, I was a biology and science teacher up in Worcester. So when they needed people, I said, hey, that might be a fit for me, someplace that I can contribute something. We're still waiting to see if that happens, but but I
Well,
hope.
I'm sure we're lucky to have you, and I taught biology and environmental science at QVCC as an adjunct, so we have that in common.
Yeah, I'm certified to teach biology, earth science, and general science are my 3 certifications.
Very good. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Good evening, Margaret. How are you? I'm Judy Rondo. I'm the chair of the Conservation Commission. Gosh, I've lived in Thompson for almost 40 years now, I think. Time flies. My family's from here, although I grew up in Massachusetts. Let's see, I've been involved with the Conservation and Inland Wetlands Commissions, one or the other, or both, since the late 90s. I worked for the Eastern Connecticut Conservation District for 12 years, and I work for Mass DEP now.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yeah, I don't know what else I can share.
I noticed that you said you were working in Worcester, so I'm
Yeah.
happy to, they're lucky to have you.
Oh, thank you. Norma.
And I'm Norma O'Leary, and I've known Meg. Meg, do you wish to be called Meg or Margaret?
I'm okay with any of those M names.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I've been a dairy farmer and been active in agriculture and conservation issues for many years. Mostly statewide and national. But I'm enjoying the Conservation Commission and my involvement with roadside cleanup and cemetery cleanup. And that's about all I need to share tonight. Welcome.
Thank you
Meg.
so very much.
Hi, Margaret. Pete Cummins, originally from Massachusetts. I moved here 9 years ago. I'm on the Cemetery Commission with Norma. When I was in Massachusetts, I was a researcher for Mass General Hospital. I guess that's about it for now.
Thank you.
You're
All
welcome.
right. Yeah, we've got a couple of members who aren't here tonight because they're at the polls. But yeah, you can meet them next month. We'll make them do the meet and greet. We can listen. All right. So I guess moving on to old business, we've had the discussion about the commission bylaws on the agenda for a few months. I think once Margaret gets going, she can find where Dan put the draft bylaws that we had discussed several months ago, and we can kind of get that moving forward. So we'll just hang on to that one for one more month.
And so you'd like me to put the draft bylaws into a shape that you can discuss more clearly, is that it?
I believe that Dan had marked up the copy with all the comments that we had, so I think we just need to review them. So yeah, so if you're able to find where he put those and share them out with the commission for the next month's meeting.
I will, and I'm meeting with Dan next Friday.
Oh, good,
Okay, good, because we.
Or this
we marked
Friday,
it.
I guess. He's coming he'll be meeting with me. And we'll certainly go over that, and I'll let him know that that's what you want me to focus on for now, or to start with.
Yeah, that'll be great, thank you. All right, we don't have any new business other than to be welcoming Margaret to the commission. So we can move on to citizens' comments. Does anyone want to be a citizen for a minute?
No citizens.
No citizens?
They're all
Do we
voting.
have?
Any on the Zoom? Nope, no citizens on Zoom.
No. Everyone's busy voting.
Yes.
Members forum, do any members want to share anything, have any comments, observations?
Spring hit too fast.
Oh, it did.
We just finished our roadside cleanup and we got 4.04 tons of roadside trash in the town of Thompson,
Wow.
and was wondering what the town would look like if we hadn't been doing this for 20 years.
Oh my gosh. How does that compare to other
You
years?
have to use a
About
plow.
the same as last year. Last year was a little over 4, maybe 4.5 tons. I don't recall.
Looking around my streets, you wouldn't know that cleanup happened. It's like,
I know
really,
it all say,
really,
yeah, but the next day,
it's,
you see it, yeah,
it's awful. And
disgusting.
But somehow I think there needs to be more education on it. And I really don't think they they did not alleviate the problem with all the nips, because there's just as many nips as there were before. So when you think of all the people that are drinking and driving, it's kind of sad.
yep,
Yeah,
It's more
it
than
is.
sad.
Yeah, I don't see as many in front of my house, but
I see.
Oh,
I don't know. I used to see.
they're terrible.
The little cherry, you know, cinnamon.
I've seen them in supermarket parking lots. I've seen them on the
Oh,
roads,
it's
obviously.
terrible. But
What's the vape pods now, right? Those little,
The
I see
vapes.
those.
They're that.
everywhere, yeah. Instead of cigarette butts, we just traded one for another.
What a strange it's.
Come down by the state park, state forest, because they're everywhere down there.
That's too bad. I haven't been down there in quite a while.
and we're working on also the cemeteries. We've been working on the cemeteries and we'll be starting again June 3rd. Repairing, resetting the stones that have fallen over and whatever. We'll be working at Bates Cemetery and Water. That's about all the news. How is everything being processed without someone from conservation or wetlands handling the requests that are coming in for building, for development?
Cindy was handling it.
Who is?
On an interim basis, Cindy
Cindy?
Dunn, yeah. But that since ended as of today. But she's always there to support.
So I'm starting to take that over. I received a subdivision application last Thursday. And so new applications are coming to me for wetlands. And I'm working with Donna next door, to dovetail the building records with wetlands. So Marla was there today and she showed me how she logs in new applications. And I'm going to go out and do an agent approval for a swimming pool out on Tuft Hill Road. So I'm jumping in as fast as I can. I'll be doing that inspection on Thursday. And I'm going to be reviewing the wetlands regulation changes this week before that public hearing Wednesday night. So I'm diving in as fast as I can.
So what's going on?
Okay. You got any questions?
I don't think so, no. No, we'll look forward to seeing Margaret in person next month. Um,
I'll be in to check on you before next month, Meg.
Sure, super.
yeah,
Nice to see a friendly face. Please all feel free to come in and see me.
yeah, I would like to come in and see you.
Are you
This
gonna
week
have
is
an
really bad.
Yep,
Town hall.
yes.
Oh, what's gonna happen on the 22nd? Something about Rex.
Oh, that's the public hearing, correct? Is that the public hearing, Meg?
Yes,
Yeah.
there's a public hearing on the proposed
Oh,
changes to wetlands regulations.
That's this Wednesday, right?
Right.
It's on my calendar, but yes, I'm doing the Zoom for that. It is on my calendar though.
Have
Is
recreation.
that something we should attend?
You're welcome to. It's a 100-page document on the website that I'm going to spend 4 solid hours on this week to try to, before that hearing, to try to get up to speed with the proposed changes and the proposed changes to the fee schedule. I already heard that some from the general public may want to ask to have that hearing continued. I heard that comment today, so I'm not sure if it'll close that night.
I heard there wasn't much public comment, Margaret. Was that something new that came in?
Is that Amy speaking?
Yeah, I'm sorry, this is Amy. I'm behind that.
Well, actually, I talked to Janet Blanchett today.
Yeah,
And she told me that there wasn't as much outreach with the general public as there was when the Planning and Zoning Commission changed their regulations. And apparently during that process, someone sent them ahead of time to all the engineers and surveyors who do a lot of work in town, and were sort of invited to be part of the process. And Janet said she didn't hear anything about this until she saw the public hearing notice in the newspaper, and she's going to be out of town Wednesday night. So she's going to, I suggested that she could submit her comments and ask for a continuance if she felt like it was warranted.
mm-hmm. Okay, well, that was new. I didn't hear that, so thank you for sharing that.
Welcome.
All right. Anything else? Any other comments?
I have a question that has nothing to do with us probably, but right up there below the Elks, 3 buildings have been put in, record speed time. I don't understand the zoning. I don't understand the crowding and the land slopes that this has been placed on. I think it's hazardous looking. I don't know how that got built.
That was approved years ago.
Years ago.
By wetlands, and I would imagine planning and zoning as well for condos. Yeah, those are essentially those townhouse units.
Insane.
And it obviously it's taken quite a while for those to be built.
Those have been built in record time. Every time I go by, there's a new building.
Yeah, my only issue with those is that, for probably the last 3 or 4 months, there's been no erosion and sediment control on the site.
What is the address or the location?
Just below the Elks Lodge
Oh.
building.
It's on Route 12, Riverside Drive, right at the intersection of Buckley Hill
Buckley Hill.
Road. Yeah. They had decent erosion sediment control at the beginning of the project. It's since been obliterated and there's none. And it's right next to the French River Canal. So, yeah, that needs
That
attention.
whole thing to me is a crooked piece of work. Just plain and simple.
It's been permitted.
I will make sure to do an inspection.
Well,
It's a
Thank you.
nice view. across the street.
The trash.
Oh, the trash behind that building.
Well, I noticed that it's a small world that I rode through town before I got hired and I saw the house on the left side as you're heading north on Buckley Hill Road to that intersection, and it raised a lot of red flags with me, and so I'll take pictures of that too, and we can discuss it with the powers that be. What's the approach to clean that, get that cleaned up? The last mill house on Route 12 before you would turn right onto Buckley Hill heading up 12 north. It looks like they pretty much have been doing demolition and just throwing everything on the ground.
Oh, is that the one where it looks like it's on the bank, thrown down the bank
Yes,
behind?
yes.
Yeah, I noticed that too, yeah.
It's a mess.
We don't have enough inspectors with any clout in the town. Should have been stopped.
Well, I'll talk
You
to,
said that
Well, that's good, it sounds like you've got a few.
I'll
that's
talk to
the,
Amy and
Yeah,
Amy
welcome
and-
to Thompson.
I have another question related to cemeteries, but just for food for thought. I understand the sextons of the cemeteries are supposed to report to the town clerk, I guess. Each month, where what burials have been put into their cemetery. And I understand that they're not coming in, and I was wondering who would enforce that? Or how do we get the sextons to report to the town? Because I think it's important that the town should have it as a record.
What are they reporting?
How many burials, who they have buried.
Who's buried?
Oh,
Oh, that's interesting, yeah. Would that be the town
town
clerk?
clerk, I would assume.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sounds like,
So then the town clerk should notify the cemetery associations or,
I would
The sextons.
assume, right. I mean, we can ask Renee.
because they're not coming, John Rice is putting his in on East Thompson, but Tim Bates is not,
That's where it's falling short there.
that's one, he's not putting him in Putnam either.
Okay.
So I'm just wondering who enforces it, who reprimands, who,
Wouldn't work with anything in Thompson.
Chain of command.
Right,
so I was just wondering
yeah,
how to handle that.
yeah, I'll talk to Renee about it tomorrow.
Thank you.
all right. Sounds like there aren't any more questions. Margaret, do you have any other questions for us?
no, but I'm looking forward to getting my, getting in gear for the next meeting, and I'm sorry I'm not able to share anything more tonight, but I'm ready to get going on it.
I don't think we really were expecting you to have. So, this is kind of a soft opening, you know? Awesome, all right. Well,
So feel free to call us or whomever if you have questions and need some answers.
Thank you very much for the nice warm welcome.
absolutely, oh, you're welcome, we're very excited to have you on board. All right, the next meeting is I'm looking at the April agenda, that's why I'm looking. Oh, my goodness, it's June something.
June seventh.
Next meeting is Monday, June 17th at 7 p.m. At the town hall. I would imagine we'll probably be in the Nelson room. All right. And if there is nothing else, it is 7:28 and we will adjourn the meeting. I think that's a record.
Thank you. Good night now.
Good night.
I'm sorry,
I pushed stop.
stop should do it. And then
And
power off, which again, you have to hold it a couple of seconds.